Sony are a household name and over the last few years have proven how their smartphones match the high standards we can expect of their brand. The M4 Aqua may look a little like a Z3 and is quite a surprise in what it offers, but how does it fare in everyday use? If English is not your native language, click the captions button below to view this in your preferred language option. The Aqua could be classed as a light version of the Z3 with the following hardware features. Whilst from a distance the matte silver rounded edges and gloss white finish may give the M4 Aqua that Z series look, in the hand it feels considerably cheaper but still retains a lot of strength and robust feel. The back panel sits ever so slightly proud, breaking the smooth flow of the fingertips from the side to the back of the handset. At 140 grams and 7.3mm thick, it still feels good in hand, better than the BlackBerry Leap I recently reviewed, which has a similar price and specification. Being IP rated, the M4 is safe for a swim in fresh water up to a depth of 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes. Do not worry about the micro USB or headphone jack, these are specially protected. If you want to be blown away with immersive colours and super sharp visuals, then this is not the screen to do that. It is, however, perfectly functional for what the vast majority of us want to do on a mobile device. Measuring 5 inches on the diagonal, the screen has a 720 by 1280 resolution, which equates to a pixel per inch count just under 300. If you do like to consume a bit of media on the go, the large screen makes this ideal. The Octa core processor and 2GB of RAM keep the M4 ticking along quite nicely. Installed out of the box is the new, fresher looking Android 5.0. Sony have added customization to the software, so it's not pure Android. Additions include, amongst others, an album, movies, Walkman and Xperia Lounge, and PlayStation, as this is a certified device. Standard Google services from Maps to YouTube to Gmail are all present, and there's an FM radio too. Organise the look and feel of your home screens by changing the wallpapers, layout and more. You can too group items into folders and change the layout of the app drawer. A new setting allows you to change the home screen to landscape orientation if you like. This is very useful as many still orient in portrait. Of the 8GB of internal memory, under 3GB is available out of the box, which is quite limiting. The good news is apps can be moved to the microSD card if you have one installed, and more memory-hungry content like images and videos can be saved here too. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, 4G, microUSB, microSD and more. The vast majority of connection requirements you could need are present. The microUSB port is uncovered on the left side, not the ideal location, the bottom would have been better. Unlike many phones that have the loudspeaker mounted on the rear, the M4 Aqua's is on the bottom. Reasonably loud and appearing to manage okay on most sounds, it is better than I thought it would be, and at a level it really should be for this type of device. It pains me to say that the image results are not great on the M4 Aqua. They are better than many, but not where they should be based on Sony's camera expertise. I am not big into selfies, as the sample images will clearly demonstrate, but the 5-megapixel camera on the front did an okay job. Whilst not all about megapixels, the 13 on the rear coupled with Sony's Exmor RS for mobile should have done a considerably better job. The white or lighter colours are overexposed against the strong dark colours. Some shots are better, I found in more shaded environments, but still with plenty of light, but the consistency of the shot left me a little unsure. Now, in the M4's defence, I shot these in superior auto mode rather than playing around with the settings in manual mode. Why? Well, if I gave this to my mum, my auntie, or most of my friends, this is exactly how they would use it. I think many of the issues can be resolved in software updates. There are, though, many other reasons to like the camera. Countless options for having fun on the camera, from creating a photo with sound to AR effects to creative effects to vines. Not to mention the vast array of downloadable additions, many of which are free. Video can be recorded in Full HD, there is the option to zoom in when recording, but it is not all that smooth. A moderately sized 2400 mAh battery keeps the M4 Aqua going for up to 2 days. There are a lot of battery saving options on Sony phones, stamina mode being the most useful and will help even the more power hungry through a long day away from power. Moderate users will get 2 days out of it. I have, but I was generally getting 1.5 days. Plunge yourself into ultra stamina mode and who knows how long you will get, but you do sacrifice a lot of features, so is there much point unless you're lost in the woods. What is so refreshing is that you remain in control. Lots of power saving modes, but you decide what happens and if there are exceptions, etc. On one hand, the M4 Aquas offers so much, but on the other, for me, the camera ended up disappointing me a little and taking the edge off what is otherwise a great device. The good news is that software updates will improve this, and that I can live with. I can say openly the M4 Aqua is a solid product. Compare it to the sub £100 phones and you can easily see the improvements. Put it next to an iPhone 5S, 6 or high-end Samsung or even a Sony, and you can see why they charge the premium. IP rated, no fiddly port covers, the latest version of Android, 4G, a 5-inch screen, 2 days battery life and cameras with some real potential. You could do a lot worse. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video or found it useful, do hit that like button, and for more mobile technology videos, be sure to subscribe.